Alright, y'all, so Love and Hip Hop Miami Reunion Part 2 was given what it was given. So let's give it what we got. So the episode picks up, the reunion rather, it picks up with Trina and Trick Daddy still going at it. Oh my God, you still stuck in 1993. Oh my God, I'm trying to move up. This is coming from Trina. And then Trick Daddy, that would beat on motherfucking Trina if it wasn't for Trick Daddy. And that's when Trina was like, oh, no, you didn't. And then she went here, she went there, she went everywhere. Bitch, I'm tired of you. You dirtbag, this, that, and the third. What else did she say? I've been tired of you for 10 years, and I'm just not letting you know. Now you know, you bum ass nigga, you raggedy. She went in. And Trick Daddy was just like, fuck you, bitch. I want to say this is just two people from Florida just arguing, but that was a little deep. I mean, it was a little tense, bitch. Like, it was some shit said in that argument. So I don't know if they gonna recover from this and still be friends. We know the TNT project is a wrap, but we don't know about their friendship as of yet. Prince and Chaotic. Now, before they talked about Chaotic, Prince was talking about his music. I don't really want to go into it. It's cute, poppy shampoo, whatever. It sounds like sexual seduction, mixed with a little bit of Daft Punk. Girl, it was giving what it was giving. Now, Prince and Chaotic, they was basically going into it about Liz, because he was going around, Chaotic was going around saying that he wanted to fuck Liz, that he wanted to do this and do that. And Prince was like, as my friend, like, you shouldn't be talking like that about my girl. And yet again, I don't know if y'all caught this, but Chaotic was like, I've been around you. That's another gem. Going back to what I said, Prince is giving off some type of signal, some type of emotion that he ain't really feeling Liz the way he is portraying that he feeling Liz. So maybe when y'all break up, you shouldn't be pillow talking with all of your friends and your homies. You should keep your emotions and your feelings to yourself, because when you end back up with her, A, it makes you look stupid, and B, it gives niggas the impression that she is up for grabs, especially when you telling these niggas how big of a freak she is and how much she get around and all of this and all of that. Like, you really was putting it out there like as if you wanted niggas to fuck her. Like she was just another hoe. And now you with her and now you disrespected. So going back to Prince's friend comment, you gotta really know who your friends are. He was like, as a friend, Chaotic shouldn't have disrespected me. And Chaotic was like, nigga, we not friends. We're co-workers. Nigga, I work with you, that's it. Prince was like, oh, okay, we're not friends. Then, bitch, why was you in my section? You never get a section at the club. It was always my section you was in. Chaotic was like, first of all, bitch, you a promoter, so you gon' get a section regardless. And two, since you wanna spray tea, let's spray tea. Bitch, we was at the studio. Yo girl, Liz, put her pussy in my face and was like, are you hungry? Bitch, I've been traumatized ever since. I'm hungry to this day. The crowd was going up, the crowd was going up. The whole time this is going on, Liz is quiet as a mouse. Liz ain't said one word. She did, I think, respond to the "Are you hungry?" comment. She was like, that's not how it happened. And then the next thing she said was, shut the fuck up. Like, you have no argument, and this man is just spraying how much of a hoe you are on national television. Like, something in the milk ain't clean, baby, and something tells me it's some truth to what Chaotic is saying. JoJo and Shay. So initially we go into the wig snatching scene, but Nina really wanted to know what the fuck happened between y'all. And JoJo was like, listen, this is what happened. I was friends with Amara La Negra, but I was kind of cordial with Shay. Now, Amara La Negra and my boyfriend was all up in a DM doing this and doing that, and I got in my feelings. So I reached out to the next best person, and that was Shay, and I vented about the situation. Now we not cool. And then Shay chimed in and was like, bitch, this is what happened. Yeah, you confided in me or whatever about Amara La Negra, and then I didn't hear from you no more. I thought we was cool, I thought we was building a friendship, and I didn't hear from you. And the reason why I didn't hear from you is because you had hooked up with my old work, and you knew you was fucked up about the shit, and you didn't want to face me. So that's why you wasn't talking to me. Boom, kaboom, this is what happened. And before we move on, we're gonna touch into this a little bit later, but let me just vouch for Amara La Negra and these DMs. Y'all, you guys are looking way too deep into this DM situation. I'm gay, and Amara done hopped in my DMs, not on that type of shit, but she's been in my DMs. She DMs everybody. It's not even a thing for her. She'll DM you in a minute. She don't really care, and it's never on no freaky type shit. It's always on some business. When she DM'd me, it was on some business. So chill out with this whole Amara in people's DMs, because y'all leave the shit to the imagination. Like, y'all say it so vaguely, like she is really not in people's DMs doing all this type of shit. Oh, before we move off of Shay and JoJo, did y'all catch the shade that Pleasure had through at JoJo? Nina was like, okay, let's get to the bottom of this. Did you really have feelings for JoJo, Pleasure? And he was like, huh? Whenever somebody say, huh, that means that, bitch, I heard you and I really don't want to answer the question. So while you asking me a second time, I'm going to conjure up a political and a nice answer. And that's exactly what he did. He was like, yeah, we were dating. We went on a couple dates, but we were not a couple. And boom, bitch, your whole dream just got shattered because you thought you had broke up with Pleasure, but you can't break up with somebody that was never with you. Yeah. Then we move on to JoJo and Amara, and I'm guessing this was just the JoJo episode, okay, bitch? Because everybody was jumping on her throat to the point to where Nina was trying to save a hoe and was like, you know what? Y'all are spewing some negativity because everybody was just releasing all of what they had for JoJo at the same damn time, bitch. Oh, talk about roots, bitch. Like, okay, you may want to go back to the Santeria and do what you gotta do, bitch, because obviously it didn't work. So Amara chimed in and was like, bitch, not only am I mad at the VMA situation, it's the principle of it all. You sat there and you laughed, and then you turn around and said that my mama had help in putting roots on you. Like, you know how I feel about my mama. And you try my mama, so bitch, fuck you, and I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna get you, and I'm gonna get you. Then Veronica chimed in. That's when Nina had to come to the defense. Veronica was like, you're evil, like, inside and out, like, you're just, And Nina was like, please, you guys, you're going too hard. No, we're not. And that's when Amara was like, no, she knows what she's done. That's why she can't retaliate. She knows she did wrong to everybody who's lashing out on her. So, we have no sympathy. And Nina still tried to save her. Nina was like, y'all going in on somebody who y'all don't even know. Prince was like, bitch, hold up. I knew her before the show, over 10 years. And I gotta beef her simply because she had all this shit going on with Bobby. Like, I don't understand this. And that's when JoJo was like, listen, I want to clarify. Bobby, I don't want to say nothing you don't want me to say. And Bobby was like, bitch, say it. Like, I don't know what you finna say, but bitch, I ain't got nothing to hide. And that's when JoJo was like, Bobby's in love with you. You can see the look on Bobby's face. He was like, huh? Like, he was not expecting that. Prince was over it. Prince was like, oh my God, can y'all just please let it the fuck go? The boy is not in love with me. We was just friends. Dang. And that's when Miami Tip had enough. Miami Tip say, bitch, you shiesty, you dirty, and the karma you getting is not from no goddamn roots. It's because God don't like ugly. You want to sit up there and be all prissy in the goddamn scene, but when you get to the green screen and check yourself, you want to call me a motherfucking stripper hoe. You want to say this and that and the third about me, bitch. Where's all that energy now? Where's all the energy? And again, JoJo is just sitting there, you right. Because you not about that life. I told you way back when, you ain't real, JoJo. You pride yourself on being real, and that's the one thing you are not, okay? Like, you really need to get it together, please. Then the last of the JoJo train was JoJo and Veronica. And Nina was like, can y'all ever make peace? And Veronica was like, I really wish she would have fought me because A, I would have beat her ass. And B, we could have resolved this whole situation, but she don't want to fight. She wanted to do it right then and there and still got her ass, well, not mollywopped, but, like, getting water thrown on you and getting embarrassed out to the national TV is just as bad as getting your ass whooped. So, then we move on to Bobby and Prince. And they reveal that they're cool, they're not friends, but they're cordial or whatever. And that Liz definitely was in between them and wanted to separate them or whatever. And Bobby was like, listen, it's not that I'm in love with him, even though he slipped and said he was. He was like, it's not that I'm in love with him, I just see what these girls want. And for me to be an overprotective friend, I see him as a brother and I see what these girls want from him. And I'm always trying to check that bitch ass because I do not want them trying to use my friend. Like, and I don't know what his beef is with Liz, but that's what his spiel was. And Liz was like, honestly, I don't got no beef with you, Bobby. Like, whatever. My beef was with Miami Tip because she was the one saying that he didn't want me and I was a pawn and all this and all that. And Miami Tip's argument was, bitch, how can you blame me? He's told me all this shit. So I'm confused as a friend when I see y'all two together. When the last time we spoke about you, he was like, bitch, never let me be with this bitch again. She's a pawn. I don't want to be with her. A, B, and C. And then y'all together. So yes, I'm going to speak up. And really, I was talking about you, but I was talking to friends. You just happened to chime in, bitch, and you was collateral damage. Gunplay and Kiara. So Gunplay and Kiara are still not together. But did y'all catch when Kiara was like, some shit you just can't come back from? I know she ain't talking about no goddamn phone number and emojis in no goddamn DM. So it's gotta be something else that he has put her through, with something else that he has done probably since the DM that she's not speaking of because she has a respect for him. But bitch, something in the milk ain't clean and something is missing because she said that. And that meant something. You know, you gotta look deeper into shit because the devil is in the motherfucking details. Okay? But Spectacular gave y'all some good advice. You can't heal from shit if you're not willing to heal. Like, this man can never be better. He can never make it right if you never allow him to. You have to heal from the shit. You gotta grow and you gotta move past it if you want to move past it. Point blank and period. Then they get into Amara's DMs. And again, I done told y'all about Amara and these DMs. She DMs everybody. And the story she said was harmless. Her manager wanted to do some work with Gunplay. The manager was like, do you have Gunplay's number? She was like, no. She reached out DM or whatever. And what she said was actual factual. Back in the Gap, on Instagram DM, if you liked a message that somebody sent you, it sent them a heart emoji as if you were sending that emoji. So the phone number and the heart emoji is what set Kiara off, and that's why this whole shit snowballed into what it is right now. Then we had Jessie Boo and Chinese Kitty, but what y'all really want me to say about that? Like, I have no critique. They just reviewed how the experience was and how it helped other girls, and yeah, you know, she should still sing. I'm happy that she put out Ladylike. I don't even know why Chinese Kitty was there. She was on stage and had all of 30 seconds of camera time. She could have found that shit in. Like, what was that girl from last season that was messing with Pleasure P? That came in between him and Shay? How she phoned in from where she was from? That's the same thing that Chinese Kitty could have did. Because, bitch, you didn't have to get dressed up, travel all this way for this. No, ma'am. And that's really how the season ended. They did their recaps or whatever. And Hollywood asked Shay out on a date. Bitch, if you don't go, I will. Okay? Because Hollywood is cute. So you need to do what you need to do. And go see about, come see about me. Go see about that man. Okay? But y'all, that was all of season 2, Love and Hip Hop Miami. It was given what it was given. Make sure you are liking, subscribing, and that your notifications are on. Same place. Same time.